Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Merry Christmas and welcome back to Madden NFL 2004, Santa's Elves franchise.
Yeah. And last week, the game we played against the St. Louis Rhinos was pretty rough. It was just about the closest you can come to losing a game without actually losing.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we won because of a couple of bad calls by referees on some of the challenges we made.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was all about.
Well, anyway, and our quarterback suffered a broken jaw, and so we had to play the rest of the game with the kicker playing quarterback.
Yep.
Because the replacement the second string quarterback was basically not as good a player as the kicker, who was obviously Santa Claus. So.
Yeah, but now we've got Santa Claus.
Yes, Santa Claus has returned from his injury already to play quarterback. Although he's wearing a different number.
Yep.
But incredibly bad luck, you know, like interceptions tipped to defenders by receivers who should have caught passes, but instead the ball bounces off their hands and then goes to a defender. And a fumble at the end of the fourth quarter with the game tied.
About that interception, I can't help but wonder if that was because because it seemed like at the very end he just struggled to catch stuff. I wonder if it was the sheer volume of passes going his way or something.
I don't know, but and I thought about that, and I've added a couple of more formations, and so we'll have to have a look at that because I've decided to try and spread the ball around a little bit. It's just that I was throwing just to that guy because for the longest time
he was the only one who could catch.
He was literally the only guy that would actually, you know, like reliably catch the ball when I threw it to him, right?
Yep. I wonder if it was just exhaustion.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that's even a factor in the game.
In the balance here in the last few weeks of the season. Thanks for joining us today as the visiting team square off against the home team. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
They're not talking about our quarterback anymore. Now they're talking about this guy.
That's because they have a strong offense or an air it out team or something here.
Okay. They sure do love to talk about quarterbacks in this game.
And by the way, our opponents today are the Seattle Seagulls. Right? That's why the coloring.
Yep.
Right? Because they're colored kind of like seagulls.
Yep.
I think we did a good job on that uniform. Actually, it's very reminiscent of seagull coloring. Eh?
Yeah, it's a pretty sharp-looking uniform too.
Yeah.
Those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some.
Yeah, we became big fans of the over-the-shoulder stripe this year.
Yeah, actually, it was in this version of the. Oh, what happened here? Oh, okay. I guess we lost the toss, and I doesn't think it mattered. I don't think it matters very much. But
so let's go to the field for the start of the action.
Anyway, here we go. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe exhaustion wasn't a factor, so I decided to,
It's a different guy now. Now you've got two guys you throw the ball to.
Actually, possibly three.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm not too sure what I want to use for an audible here. Except that I got the wrong formation here. I need this one for left side audibles. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Oops.
Damn wrong formations. Always getting in the way.
Well, see, this one's a bit confusing because my left pass audible involves moving a slot receiver from right to left, and my right pass audible involves moving a slot receiver from left to right.
Ah.
So,
Let's see here.
I think you're going to have to beware the pass in this one.
No. Well, their starting receivers are slow, and then their second string, third string, and fourth string guys are fast.
Yeah.
And then they got that receiving tight end.
Yeah, I think that by the looks of it, that tight end is a guy you're going to have to pretty much treat like a wide receiver.
Yeah. It's kind of odd, though, to have the speedy guys be the second string guys against these teams, but I guess that's how it rolls out in the randomization sometimes.
Well, it could have something to do with their catching ability, or because personally, I would rather have a guy who's a little bit slower who can catch the ball.
Yep.
You know, because having a speedster that drops half the passes you throw to him, I mean, that doesn't help you very much either, right?
Oh man, you should see some of the players that are in free agency in this game and in Madden 05. Some of them are like amazing speed receivers who literally can't catch.
Yeah. Well, I pooched up that kick.
Yep.
From the 5. Stiff arm.
Wow, look at him go.
First of the
Yeah.
game for the offense.
All right, so we're gonna come out playing flat zones.
Giving some cushion on
You
the
think?
outside.
Yep.
We'll just have to see if they throw to the flats, eh? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw,
Huh.
incomplete pass.
Well, or they'll throw a short pass down the field to the right. That would look like a short curl there.
Big shot from the
Yep.
defender, and that forces them to drop the pass.
The corners are backing off. Using motion. Going to the right. Still runs the defender to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really expecting them to run there, but okay. You know, throw an incomplete pass on first down through and then run on second down, that doesn't seem like a recipe for success.
Yeah, well, I do it sometimes.
I don't
I'd
care
say
if they
they're,
got two
I'd
tight
say
ends
they're
there.
probably passing now, though. 3rd down and 9.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Right on target.
Sadly, number 36 is just too slow. He's fast enough to get that guy when he has to make the tackle, but that's it. He's only fast enough to drag him down.
Well, he would have been able to make the stop if it had been a straight down the field pass, maybe.
Nelson sets up. Gets rid of it.
Well, there's a
Well, okay.
interception for a touchdown.
The 10. 5.
That's why you play the flat zones.
That's right.
That's why I came out playing flat zones.
Throwing to the flats.
Rush that one a little.
Number 7 comes in for the extra point.
I don't know why they would bother throwing it at that guy.
And it's up.
There, just let him run the ball, like move the ball for 3 or 4 minutes again, and then just do that again. Right? I'll just sit here and watch.
Oh, God. I mean, I can't control it. You know, what are the chances that they were going to throw it to Santa Claus there?
He got hold of that.
Well, I kicked this one the other way. Wow.
Down into the end zone.
I can't kick the ball down the field, middle of the field to save my life.
The 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20.
Yeah, like, what are the chances, right, that they would just throw it to Santa Claus?
Well, obviously pretty good because they did it. Yep, weak side
Room to
run.
run.
Here's the thing. We always say
Yeah, but I had to have my guys on their tight end side, or they totally would have bowled me over.
I mean, this guy just gets run over. He's completely
Well,
knocked out
that's the
of
thing
play.
though, right? If you line up over the tight end with the strong side of your defense, then at least you're matching them strength for strength. And if they run to the weak side, usually that won't work any better than
Gets the pass off.
That's
look at
Santa
that,
Claus.
just throw it to him again.
The 30.
See, I'll just sit back here and watch.
I don't know, man. Like, let's take a look at what happened there, right? So Santa Claus runs out there, and he's playing the flat zone.
Yeah, and he throws it right at him. See, the running back made it to the sideline and then turned to start going up the field.
Yep.
And he just threw it right at the coverage, right? Like he was already in line with the path that ball was going to follow. And that's what I meant when I said before in past episodes, where basically if you have a short pass defender standing facing the quarterback in the path of the ball, chances are very good that he's going to be able to, like reach up and pick it off, right?
Well, I think I'm going to keep running that play all day until they stop getting interceptions for it.
Yeah.
Because all that is like
Well, see, so far now we're up by 2 touchdowns and I haven't had to lift a finger.
Well, what it is it's a cover 2 with a hook zone in the middle and 2 flat zones.
Yeah.
And then it's got man coverage on each of the wide receivers, and I'm just treating the tight end as a wide receiver. So it's man 3, 2 deep zones, 1 hook zone, and 2 flat zones.
Yeah.
And then they just keep throwing it at Santa Claus, and I don't know what that's all about. They should stop that. It's not good for their health.
Well, I don't think they can expect to win this game if they keep throwing those kinds of passes.
Yeah, we got Santa playing the flat on that side just the same as he was last time.
Sets up the visiting team using motion.
Yeah, we're going to do this time because we don't want to give up a big run.
Yeah, they got 2 tight ends on one side. You can't ignore that.
That's a face mask by Mr. Grumpy.
But he got away with it, so it doesn't count.
Come out like that on run support. It makes the offensive coordinator think.
All right, we're going to play Santa Claus in the flat zone again. And they're totally passing. This is split backs.
Get set. The visiting team using motion. Under pressure. Throws it. In stride. And he goes out.
That time they had a little too far to chase him.
You talk about great concentration. Watch it. He's able to keep
He stretched the field sideways.
Well, that's okay. We'll play flat zone to the other side of the field now.
Ball on their own 23.
Wow. Look at that. The scrub right outside linebacker gets a sack.
I don't know what this game is, man, but what did these guys have a winning record?
No. I think they've won 3 games so far.
Oh God.
Yeah, like we're in week 14 or something, and they've got like 3 wins.
Oh, that explains why they're performing so poorly.
Coverage team closing in for a big hit.
So I get to play now, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Bill. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
1 yard. Wow.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 46.
So this is Santa Claus not wearing number 9, since Santa Claus wearing number 1 has a broken jaw.
Sore tooth.
Yeah, and he's
It's all those milk and cookies.
Yeah, and he's going to be out for the rest of the season, including any playoffs, because I think he was like gone for 12 weeks or something insane like that, right?
Yep.
Here's an opening. The 40. He's finally.
Wow, that would almost look like those interception returns for a touchdown.
That was a pretty good gain there.
He doesn't throw it over their head.
Yeah, if that one guy hadn't been there, you had daylight.
Number 9. Directing traffic.
Okay, well, let's try this out and see what happens.
Taylor moves in motion. Pass play here on first down with the pass. Incomplete pass.
I think that guy's a little bit too slow to run that.
That receiver might have also interfered with him off that too if he tried to jam him.
Yeah.
Could just be the way that he got in contact with him.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Number 9 gets set. Gibson, the motion man, changing the play now.
Oh, I see.
Throwing. He hits his receiver.
See, if they shuffle a guy sideways out there after him, then I'll throw to one of the curl guys, right?
This guy looks
Yep.
like he's a keeper.
Number 9 with a man in motion. Looking downfield with the pass, and he makes the grab.
Well, going to end up a little bit short.
On that catch.
That receiver has all the tools.
Number 7 leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's up.
Hey, I made a field goal.
Nice.
And good. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop it.
I don't know if I'll score as many points as the defense in this game, but, you know, that's a good start.
Well, they've also got, the thing is, with being a strong offense type of team, they'll have a weaker than normal defense, so.
Yeah.
Although I have to say that their quarterback has played this. I would have benched that guy. If I was the coach on their team, I would have benched that guy for his performance already.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't throw it right at defenders, right?
Okay, so we're running Santa Claus out into the flat.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like a good strategy. It's been working so far.
Gain of 2.
I'll make that tackle.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Okay, Santa Claus flat. Defensive back flat on the other side.
Kusenko is the deep back. Pressure coming. Rolling.
Wow, that guy is fast.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Good job getting there, but he couldn't
Well, they've
make
got
it.
fast players compared to ours, right?
Yep. That's for sure.
A good target. He just couldn't get it under control.
I think we'll come out in this. Maybe we can get a Santa Claus sack. Santa Claus is coming down Santa Claus Lane.
Yeah, well, they're probably sending that tight end out into the pattern anyway, so, yeah.
Closing in, gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. No catch that time.
Oh, that was Mr. Grumpy that made that play.
The coordinator called a good play, and the quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt.
Sigh.
He did the right thing. Concentrated.
Yep, that one guy that escapes, right?
Yep.
So they have 1st and 10 here. He sees something in the defense. Man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. He's looking, rolling.
Nice.
And it's complete. Perfect.
There, that's how that's supposed to
This is
work,
the guy who can make all the throws out there.
right? See, I sent him in motion, and before he stops moving, I snap the ball. And that way, if they're playing some kind of man lock or something, right,
Yep.
then they can't jam him. And it looks like they traded coverages, so he actually had linebacker coverage there, right? And he just outruns everybody, and they're playing a deep zone there with the corner who, you know, plays it a little bit too soft, right?
And we're back.
Well, that's okay. Do you think we're in run the ball 3 times in punt territory?
No, not yet.
Number 9.
Hey, man, when I'm running the offense, it's always run the ball 3 times in punt territory. Because all I do is run the ball.
Under pressure with the pass. Off and running. The 30.
I think I had didn't we have a game in the Madden 05 series where I ran the ball 50 plus times in a game?
Something like that, yeah.
And then you're just like the guy who dinks and dunks them with all the short passes.
Well,
I used to be that guy.
The thing is, though, they won't let me run,
Yeah.
right?
Directing traffic. Man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Looking downfield. Rosen.
Okay, well.
Clearly they were on the same
Yeah, sadly,
page
that
on
tight end out there couldn't get into position fast enough. I think that was the issue for that audible.
Yeah, I couldn't actually get the guy that I wanted going in motion to go, right?
Yep.
Like, he wouldn't go.
Collins moves in motion. Crosses it left. Number 25. Barnett got very good penetration there. John, he's hurt.
Oh.
We'll get an update from
Well, he's not going to be getting very good penetration anymore. It looks like he's out for a while.
Yep.
It's 3rd down, 2 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Yeah, basically, you know, like this shotgun and short pass type of thing. This is
Rolling out to his right.
pretty
This is
much
what
this
you
is
do.
pretty much my running game, right?
Yep.
Now, this is one heck of a
Because
play.
I have found in this game
We're in a
that
hole here on 3rd down. And they go
I
through
really
with a
have a lot of
perfect
trouble
play,
moving
gets
the
it
ball
first,
on the
and
ground.
keeps the drive
Yep.
going.
It's the toss to the left. It's the call.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
I can't believe they didn't call that a touchdown.
That's
Wow.
a touchdown.
Shaken up after that
Wow.
play. We'll get you a report from the sideline when we get
That's
to
totally a touchdown.
Yeah, you would think that would be a touchdown because I'm pretty sure the ball broke the plane of the goal line before he went down. But you know what? Okay, whatever.
2nd down, goal to go.
The ball is on the nose. The nose of the football is on the goal
I
line
just spoke
here.
with the trainer, and he told me they're going to run a few x-rays on him in the locker room, but as of now, his return is doubtful.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Gives the ball off.
No, that's okay.
Touchdown, home team. So they get in.
Got to do everything twice.
Tucked that ball away,
Yep.
lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected these guys to be
The kicking team heads out
so
onto the
bad.
field.
I'm going to come up with Santa Claus in a flat zone again.
The
Well,
extra
I
point
think
attempt
that,
is good. Another drive leads to
The fact that your
another
defense is
score.
kind
You're
of
reflecting now. This is
designed
gonna be a
to
very long day
take
for this
advantage of
offense.
the
They're
AI
trying everything out
tendencies.
there, but they can't seem to slow
really
these
helps.
guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense.
And
to
if
make
they're
some
just going to, you know, like I say, throw the ball sideways or try and throw it to the sidelines out there all the time, and I can kind of understand why they do it, because throwing over the middle in this game is dangerous, right?
Yep. They should probably just, I don't know,
The corners playing off of
run
it.
the ball. That's what I'd do.
Yeah. Oh well, now they got 3 wide receivers out there.
Gets rid of it, hits him in stride, and he stops.
You see, you throw the short pass over the middle, right?
He never hesitated on that pass.
That was a
quite
short
throw.
slant that you were playing that spy and hook zone combo in the last game together,
1st and 10.
Yep.
and your hook zone guy picked off that pass. But basically, that's what that was. It was that short slant.
Well, we'll see how many more times they try that.
The visiting team using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Misses the tackle. Decent gain, about 4. The backs are lined up in an I. Senko. 5, maybe 6, depending on the spot. The defense just dropped the safeties and corners into deeper coverage.
Against the big eye, you're dropping everybody back, eh?
Well, I have to, because if they actually do decide to throw a pass here, I need to have the coverage back there, because nobody's fast enough.
Pressure with the pass.
And honestly, I didn't expect them to throw a pass there. I don't know why they did.
I think it's because they are a passing team, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. You know, after getting 6 yards on a carry, I think I would try it again.
Lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick.
That's just me, though.
From the 12-yard line. And the offense
Well, that's better than starting from the 12.
Yeah.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return. And that's just what he did.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
See, I go to call a run play, right?
And it's like they're in the huddle with you.
Yeah, you know, so I might as well. Whoops.
Man in motion.
Call a timeout.
I sent the wrong guy in motion.
It's okay. Now you have no time to call a play.
I got 21 seconds.
Yeah, but they always screw you after a timeout.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, they've had a lot of injuries in this game.
Yeah, they've had a few, haven't they?
Looking for a receiver.
Oh, you bastard!
He's inside the 10.
Well,
Touchdown, visiting team. The defender was.
Oh, look at this. They're going to go for
He
2.
just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took
I
it.
can't believe I did that.
Oh, it happens.
The coach is telling them to go for the 2.
Because I wanted to throw to the guy over top, right?
Rogers, the motion man.
But I'm not used to these plays either. They're brand new, so I haven't actually even tested them in a game situation yet.
Senko.
They faked me out with that fullback motion.
Yeah.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Should be a return here. From the 4. Breaking free. Stiff
Well,
the defender to the ground.
You're still going to be outscoring me.
The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. Home team. That's a
Yeah.
highlight reel.
Well, that wipes out that
return
interception
set up perfectly
for a
from the
touchdown.
beginning.
You could go for 2.
Everyone did a heck of a job
Nah, I'm not going to bother.
and knocked him out of the way so that he could get in the end zone for the score.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. And
I'd have to do some mathing in order to figure out why they even bothered to go for 2 there, but there must have been a mathematical reason why they did that.
I don't know. Maybe they're just a particularly aggressive team.
It also seems to fire up the rest of the guys.
Oh, well, now we can let them play offense again, and maybe you can score again.
Just down this one and started the 20. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back
Well, I'm going to come
onto the
out
field.
and, sadly, because they're in a 4 wide receiver
So they
set,
have 1st and 10 here.
Santa Claus has to
Loosening up
play
coverage
the
on the
weak
outside.
side flat zone instead of the strong side flat zone.
Wow. And he just spun whoever slashed into the middle there, right?
I'm not sure who that was. That was Santa Claus.
Yeah, he just totally spun right by him, man.
Back to the field.
I don't know. I think they made the spin move work a little too well, because you know what? I actually saw some footage recently, just a few seconds worth, but I remember now, of Barry Sanders.
Using motion.
And he was like one of the most elusive running backs in NFL history, pretty much. And he could spin one guy like that and leave him and make him look stupid. But if he was going to get by a second guy, well, that second guy usually he would have to break a tackle in order to get by the second guy, right?
Yep.
And on occasion, after breaking that tackle, he even managed to either get away from or break a tackle against a third guy, but not very often. Those were the highlight reel plays, right?
Yep.
You know, one-on-one, he could make almost anybody miss, but, you know, like if he was outnumbered 2 or 3 to 1, usually, you know, like nobody can do that, right? Nobody's that good. Wow.
That looked like it was a little off target.
I think those 2 receivers bumped into each other, actually.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. Take a look at that. What happened there? So that's
Yeah, they did. They bumped into each other, right? That's what happened there. Number 44 interfered. Like, I think the way that those patterns were drawn, probably because they were They were moving that tight end in motion and then giving him a short out and sending the fullback to the flat at the same time.
Yeah, so they're both going to the flat.
So
they're overloading the flat.
Yeah, they're both going to the same place, and I think the fullback just ran into that guy.
And, offensive catch interference on the offense.
Yeah, they basically defended that pass for you.
God. Well, that's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's nice when that happens.
The visiting team using motion.
But I guess that's what can happen sometimes too, right? The motion puts a player into a... Wow, he just outran him. The motion...
that was a bad pursuit angle.
Yeah.
Don't run right at the guy here. What you do is you square yourself up now and you start looking for... Because he could go this way.
To make him spin back inside so that your defensive lineman there can tackle him.
We'll go back to the play on the field.
Yeah, try to limit the gain, not make the play.
Yeah.
You're not out there by yourself.
Well, we already know, though, that the players in this game don't play as a team. They play as a bunch of individuals, right?
Yeah, a bunch of boneheaded individuals.
And anything resembling teamwork that you get here is purely accidental, right? So now they're going to throw swing passes to the fullback all day.
Make it look easy.
Well, that's okay. Maybe we'll just play hard flats on both sides.
Yeah, what are they doing? They're just throwing to the side you're not covering, or what?
No, I was covering that side too. But I had a curl flat on that side.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. And that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Only one man back. The corners playing back. Come on, partner. Bring the play. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming.
Wow, defensive lineman gets a sack.
Yeah, defensive end.
Reach the quarterback for his first sack.
That was Fernandez. Oh, they had it coming.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack, giving some cushion on the outside. Closing in with the pass, hits him on the run, and he ducks out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Look here, he does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch, and two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice looking play.
Gets the pass off.
Oh, that was terrible coverage.
Yeah, I know, but are you really surprised?
That's the type of thing that
Yes.
can happen when you get this
I'm
guy
not.
the ball. He's going to move the ball.
Because the only players who can defend passes are defensive linemen and short zone defenders, right? I wish that the DBs were as good at knocking down footballs as the defensive line is, right? Because with the defensive line, if you throw the ball anywhere near where that guy's standing, he's going to jump up and get a hand on it, no matter what you do, right? But if it's a defensive back, you know, like you're just done then, right?
And that brings up second down.
You know, they should have made the DBs as smart as the defensive linemen are.
Second and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. Tightening up the coverage along the outside. Using motion. Under pressure to the end zone.
There's another interception.
Big play there. Coming away.
See, short pass defender picks off pass, right?
Yep.
Deep defenders don't do anything really very constructive as far as you know, like defending the pass. But if you got a short zone defender standing in the path of the ball, look out.
Number 9 sends a man in motion. Gets the pass off.
Oof.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, I ended up audibling to a cover 4 there. Because of the way that they motioned the receiver over.
Gibson,
And then I just pressed the coverage down
see something in the defense. Dropping back.
so that they wouldn't be able to throw it underneath me.
The
Yep.
30. A powerful arm. Brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk
See,
about
that's wide
quick
receiver
secondary
3.
throws.
So
This guy really let it go.
this formation is actually a 3 wide receiver formation, right?
Yep.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
And the guy in the slot is actually wide receiver 3.
Taylor moves in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. No trouble making that catch.
That's what these receivers are always looking for. A soft coverage or a hole in the zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there.
Gets the pass off. Nice reception on that play. And he
What's
now
blocking?
has 3 on the
Yeah,
day.
I don't think they quite got it quite right there. What's this, the goal line?
Yep. It's the goal line.
Number 9 sends a man in motion. Dropping back, rolls left, and he makes the grab into the open. So they pick up a 1st down and a lot more. Good call there.
Completely ridiculous. Why would you line up in the goal line?
Well, it was 3rd down and 2 or something, right? So I guess maybe they were thinking I was going to run.
But you came out in the shotgun.
Yeah, I know.
He sees something in the defense, using motion. Pressure, flings it to the outside.
There, see, that's why I use the shotgun so much, because
They bat it down a lot.
yeah, like I was saying earlier in a few minutes ago even, I wish that DBs in this game played as smart against the pass as defensive linemen do, because you throw that ball anywhere near a defensive lineman and he'll jump up and knock it down, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll probably have defensive linemen leading the league in pass deflections.
The 30, the 20. Good connection there.
There's an idea. You line up with all these defensive linemen in the defensive back positions,
Regardless of the coverage.
right? And you have them play like deep zones and hook zones and spies and whatever else, flat zones.
1st and 10.
That's how you defend the pass.
Yeah.
See that guy like 15 yards off the line of scrimmage in a 3-point stance?
Man in motion. With the pass into the open.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I was just going on that line, right?
He throws.
See, that's a bit more of a risky play. This actually is the one I threw the interception to the short guy on, but the last time around, this corner actually stayed down here, and I was anticipating that he'd drop off like this, right? But
Well,
as soon
this
as,
time it was the safety coming down.
yeah, well, the safety was doing the curl flat thing, but I've already tested this play against that type of defense, and like he is
Not in the right position.
not in the right position to be able to make a play on that, right?
Yep.
Maybe if he'd have gotten started a little earlier. And to tell you the truth, against an all Madden team, I probably would have just thrown the ball to this guy. Right?
So
But
let's pick
thankfully
up the
these
action.
guys aren't an all-Madden team.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm just trying some of these things out. Like I said, these are
Well, here's a look
brand
at
new
his numbers
plays.
After a nice run, and you can see he's been able to break some tackles. Looks like he's calling an audible.
But I'm not going to pass inside the 5.
Well, back handoff.
Because I just don't.
Touchdown.
Right? Once I get across the 5-yard line, there is no more passing.
Yeah, but what do you do when you get across the 5-yard line and you come out in 5 wide receivers and they come out in a quarter defense?
Yeah, but that doesn't happen, right?
And it's up.
We got a
Holding.
penalty on the...
Good.
Now I actually have to kick this for real, hey? Gonna make me miss the extra point now? Is that what the deal is here?
Yeah, I think that's what the deal is here.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. They made the defense look inept on that drive there, chewing up more than half the field.
See, I'm still eating up a fair amount of time off the clock,
The defense was on
right?
the field for a long
Yep,
time.
Because most of these pass plays that I'm throwing are designed to be short passes, right?
Great job of executing.
He got all of that. He takes a knee. No return this time.
All
The
right.
offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20.
Well, I think a thrashing is being applied here.
Well, I'm going to come out with Santa Claus playing the weak side flat.
Well, it's just for variety or what?
Senko, the lone back, using motion.
Oh, you never know. They might throw it to that side. After all, they did just motion a receiver over there.
Yeah, no, they tried the weak side run thing again.
All right, we're going to have Santa Claus come out and play the strong side flat.
The corners playing back. On the carry. Takes the handle.
It's play action, and then he hits Santa Claus right in the hands with the ball. Wow, that one hit him in the hands right at chest height, too.
I don't know what.
Wow. Like, why do you throw that? Why is he throwing that? I mean, even without the short defender there, that guy is obviously covered, right?
I think they just chose what receiver they were going to throw the ball to.
Yeah, like, look at this. And I mean, you keep in mind here, number 52 is 5 feet 5 inches tall, okay? And he doesn't even have to jump. Like, that ball just goes right to him.
Yep. Oh, God. Well, you get to kick the extra point.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting my practice kicking today, hey? Well, you're still outscoring me in this game.
I think I've scored 4 touchdowns in this
you
game.
scored at least 3 anyway.
And it's up. The extra
Oh, I guess I got to kick the ball off again now too.
Because that's 21 points in defensive interception touchdowns, and then I also ran that kickoff back.
Yep, that's right. So you scored 4 touchdowns. So
I don't know why they keep throwing it there. Other teams don't do that.
so you're leading me 28-17 right now.
He takes a knee. The visiting team will start the drive.
They just should stop throwing it there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to come out with Santa on the strong side flat again. Maybe they should just stop throwing the ball.
On first down. With the throw.
Oh, there's no Santa out on that side.
Second and short,
No,
upcoming
but they had
effort.
enough coverage out there.
Right here's one of those situations.
Okay, we'll come
where you
out
can pretty much
with
open up
Santa
the whole
on the
playbook.
weak side
You go
flat
with the
now.
play fake and look for
And
something
we'll just
deep,
play the hard
or
flat,
you can just
because
run
that's
the
how
ball.
we're getting our
Not
interceptions so
anything
far.
is an option.
Kasenko wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game.
Okay, Santa strong side flat.
Know what they like to run in certain situations.
They're totally passing.
You can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Nelson sets up. Gets rid of it.
I guess I should have had him on the weak side
They'll
flat.
have to go deep to pick up first downs.
Yeah, and this
Well,
quarterback
you still
takes
had
his
him pretty
living
well
with these
covered.
kind of passes. He'll dink and dunk you all
Like
the way
I
down
don't
to
know.
the
That
end
still
zone.
is a dangerous looking pass. Like if I see that kind of thing going on, I'm not going to throw the ball to that guy unless I have like a,
Kasenko.
either press the wrong button or if I'm panicking or something. Like I'm not. If I'm keeping my head, I'm not going to throw the ball to that guy.
I just love that. The defensive end clotheslines that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, Santa strong side flat.
They give it to the halfback. Kasenko was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
Santa weak side flat this time. We'll see how that works out.
So you're playing him to the short side of the field or what?
Yeah, this time. Looks like it might not be a bad idea with the overload over there.
Yeah. Nope. They threw it short over the middle.
Nelson with a hot hand on this drive.
See, the little bit that they've thrown it short over the middle, they've had success, right?
Yep.
But they've only done it like 3 times, I think, in this game so far.
All right, we're doing nickelback, dimeback flats.
The corners are backing off.
And I'll shift over to the wide receiver side.
Passing on first down. Closing in. throws it. What happened there, John?
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't.
He
get
wasn't
under
finished
control.
running his route. That's what happened.
Also, their second string tight end's a bit of a slower guy too.
Yeah, but he still wasn't finished running his route. Like, he turned around.
So it's second
You know,
and
when
10.
they have that
Ball
twist
in
the
their own
body
45.
around animation to catch a ball that's behind them, that's because they haven't finished running their route properly yet, right? You know, it's the ball's been thrown early to them.
Let's go. Come on.
Under pressure. He's looking with the throw.
And he throws the long bomb.
This pass is incomplete.
Well, he tried.
Yeah, it looks like number 31 there is celebrating, so he must have gotten a hand in there.
They line up in the I
Well, that's okay. We'll play Santa to
Loosening
the
up
strong
coverage
side
on the
flat.
outside.
We know they're throwing a flat pass on this play.
Well, unless they try another bomb.
Dropping back. Throwing. And the
Oh, they threw it short over the middle again.
of about 7.
I think I have a defensive end in the middle.
Yeah. he's the guy that made the tackle.
Yeah.
You know, if that had been first or second down, though, then that would have been a good play to call, right? You know, throw it short over the middle on first down or second down and make 7 or 8 yards, and then all of a sudden you got lots of options, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing that flat zone coverage constantly and just giving up the middle, right? So I don't know, man.
First and 10. Ball
They've
on their
hit
own
Santa Claus
24.
in the numbers with it 4 times. I don't know what to say.
Looks like he's changing the play. Number 25.
That's just Madden 04 for you. When you throw it at the wrong color player, he will catch it.
Oh, look at that. He caught it, and then he fumbled it. Get up. Pick it up. Come on, move. Ah! Oh, my God.
Shaken up
I
after
can't
that play.
believe that. Who recovered that anyway?
I think Coyle did.
I don't know. It took him forever. Like, it was a successful pass. Like, look at that, right? You know, like it goes to the outside there, and the DB can't get over there to stop it. Although he makes a good effort at it. He gets close, but
Yep. That wasn't a fumble anyways.
well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'd have to agree it wasn't a fumble, but still. You know, like, wow, what is that? Why isn't he getting up? Like, are you not aware of what's going on?
No, he's in that canned animation where he can't
It was
get
the
up.
quarterback that came up.
Oh my God.
Oh, unbelievable. I can't believe that he could not get up, though. It's like, help, I've fallen and I can't reach my beer.
Balling and all that. Man in motion.
Lose it. Get low. Get at it. Take him out.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. The 40. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great
This will
throw
be the
with an even
second
better
game.
catch.
Only the
As
second
well as
game
an
this
easy way to
season
pick
where
up
we've
first down.
thrashed an
They're
opponent.
right where they'd like to be, and that's in position to change this score.
But I wonder
before
for
the half.
these
They're
guys if it's
probably
not
gonna
like
take
a
it easy
coaching
and mix it
problem,
up a
right?
little.
Well, they've really made some very
Jones
bad
moves in motion.
Offensive decisions.
offensive decisions for sure.
Looking for an option with the throw.
There, I just threw that to a tight end.
There you go.
15-yard line.
Right? That's that audible corner to the slot in
Yep.
motion.
Yeah, and it's a linebacker covering
Yeah.
him.
And you'll notice that it's a double tight end formation, right?
Yep.
And that's because the tight ends are in there mainly for the blocking. Like, for example, this guy basically just has a pass block assignment. I didn't have to audible him to do that. And that's the one way that I figured out that I can keep the defensive ends off of me long enough to be able to throw a pass. Right?
Yep. Well, and you needed it there.
Yeah. And there are
And we go back to the game.
some cases where I'll have both of them blocked too.
Lead the left. Get at him. We'll see.
Oh, got the wide receiver there this time.
Ain't nothing.
Man in motion. Going to the air on first down. With the pass. And it's caught. Good
Just
route
plow
running by
over
the
people,
receiver,
go
who was
straight
right
ahead.
there to
Yeah. See, that time, though, I just threw a little wrinkle in it there where I audibled this guy to pass block as well. Right?
Yep. Well, he did pick up someone.
Well, he picked up someone, but what he does, even if he doesn't block this guy,
He makes him go out wide.
That guy has to go a lot wider before he can get to me, right? And I mean, I kind of rolled toward him there, but I could have stood here.
Hey, zoom in for a sec.
I could have... Zoom in where? Here?
Yeah, focus on that lineman.
This guy?
No, number 93, the guy rushing around the edge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, go real slow.
Yeah, he changes his...
No, here. I think I see something funny here. Just another weird Maddenism. Oh, no, never mind.
Oh.
I thought we were going to see an example of, because sometimes players' arms rotate in like a 360-degree rotation.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen a couple of times, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can show you guys a clip of that. Doesn't happen very often, but I thought I saw it there. It's a weird thing that happens sometimes. A player's body part will just rotate 360 degrees.
Using motion.
They're all cyborgs out there.
Throwing. And he hits his target. He's inside the 10. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for the first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of
Well,
a
you
throw
made it.
to get the ball
I
to his
did.
receiver.
I don't really have anything good to call there, though.
So it's first and goal. Man in motion.
Nobody's moving.
Rosen.
Yeah!
Touchdown, home team. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it.
So, do you think we're going to run the ball 3 times in punt territory?
No. See, though, here, right, I can stand back here and I don't have to hardly even move, right? And because I'm so deep, it takes this guy a long time to get there, even though he's got nobody blocking him, right?
Yep.
And because I'm throwing a short pass here, it's like, you know, something where I can get rid of that just about on time, right?
Yeah, as long as they don't have a 99 speed defensive end, it's a good strategy to line up in the shotgun.
It's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Number 7 is just about ready to kick this one away.
I'm still shaking my head about that fumble, right? Like, what happened to that player? Why couldn't he get up?
He just gave up on the play.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not getting paid enough for this.
I'm tired now. I'm just going to lay here, you know, like a yard and a half away from this loose football that's laying on the ground. I'm not going to bother getting up to go get it. Somebody else can do that.
Well, maybe he took a big hit and he didn't realize that the play hadn't been whistled dead or something. I don't know.
Running back picks up about 7 yards.
I think they're going to run the clock out now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they won't even be able to line up before the clock runs out. Anyway, it must be time for that pause.
The halftime stretch?
You betcha.
All right. And we're back.
Yes.
And we're back.
And that was an exciting first half. I'm actually 20 of 23 for 232 yards in the first half.
Nice. I want to see. So he's not a bad quarterback. He's not unaware. He's just playing bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether he's playing bad or whether it's just the AI. You know, like playing bad, right?
Back to the field.
I mean, I threw an interception on a really boneheaded pass in this game too, right? But I only did it once.
It's on its way.
Not 4 times.
Yeah.
From the 2-yard line.
Well, you just got another touchdown by the looks of it. Yep. Oh, look at that. Got a block from Santa Claus.
Touchdown. Home team. That was just a spectacular return.
Wow.
For the touchdown.
You know, he's one of the more dangerous kick returners in all of
I can't keep up to you in this game. Right? I've thrown for over 200 yards in the first half, and I still can't score as much as you can.
God. But to be fair, my scoring output should not be anywhere near as high, but they just keep throwing it to the same place.
Well, also returning 2 kickoffs for touchdowns in the same game kind of helps too, right?
Special teams, because they pride themselves on not letting the other team score. So when they see a touchdown given up while they're
I don't know, I think we more or less broke these guys' backs after the first quarter.
Yeah, this is going to turn out to be kind of another... Oh, wow, look at that. He actually... So the kicker, Santa Claus, comes down the middle and makes the tackle at the 19.
God.
Yeah, I think this is turning out to be another kind of like lifers game, right?
Yeah, well, these guys, you said they had a losing record?
Yep.
Well, I can see why.
Well, defensively, you've just been killing them, right?
And they just keep throwing it to the flats, man. What am I supposed to do? They did there too.
Yeah.
Although the coverage was not good.
Well, it was pretty crowded over there, though. It doesn't, you know, he only got 3 yards there. But I think, though, like, having played offense in this game now for a little while here, I think I know why they're doing that. Because the pressure gets to you right away, right? Even your pressure, it gets there very quickly, and he wants to throw the ball away before he gets sacked, right? And the easiest place to throw the ball away to is the flats, right?
Well, that's okay. I'll just keep playing flat zones. Because I'm just assuming that they're going to throw it there now.
Because if they've got, you know, like 2 or 3 linebackers playing short zones in the middle, or a couple of linebackers and a safety or something like that, well, then it's dangerous to throw the ball over the middle, right? Like, you don't do that unless they're in some kind of man lock and you see the middle completely clear out. You don't throw a pass into that area.
Which never really happens on my defenses.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
You know, and that's why throwing it to the sidelines and throwing it to the flats and stuff it's if anything, it's the lesser of 2 evils, you know?
Ball on their own 33.
Except that you design your defenses to capitalize on that tendency, right?
That's because everybody always throws to the flats,
Well,
even
yeah,
in Madden 05.
You got to try and defend that, right? Whereas I get away with throwing the ball to the outside a lot because most of the time when I get into trouble, it's because I'm throwing it over the middle where they've got all the coverage, right?
Yeah.
The visiting team.
Yeah, well, basically, this playbook that I have here is an almost no modifications port of my playbook from Madden 05. Right? And so that means that there's flat... Yep. That means there's flat routes and flat zones all over the place throughout this entire playbook, because in Madden 05, the AI constantly threw the ball to the flats. And now in this game, they throw the ball to the flats even more, except, you know, this is the year of the turnover, so I get way more interceptions with the exact same playbook.
Yeah. Well, and one of the problems, too, I noticed on offense is that the receivers tend to get jammed far more often in this game than they do in Madden 05, right? Like, you can't throw balls over the middle a lot of times.
Directing traffic.
Simply because, you know, like even on a short curl, like a 4-yard curl, it's a.
The guy could get jammed.
Yeah, the guy could get jammed trying to run a 4-yard curl, and by the time he gets untangled from the defender, well, you're already getting sacked, right?
Yeah.
Whereas in Madden 05, the 4-yard curl is actually a pretty good, reliable pass play, right?
Yep.
Because they don't jam receivers like that, like they do in this game. And it's hard to run here against these guys because of this posture that they have, right?
Yeah, that wide posture.
Yeah.
Because it keeps you contained and it keeps you to the inside.
Yeah, well, see, watch what the defensive ends do here, right? You know what I mean? Like, watch what this guy does. He goes to the outside, and even though he's being blocked partially...
Yep.
I mean, this play is designed so that I can take it outside if the opportunity presents itself, but
it doesn't present itself.
But it doesn't present itself. And then what happens is the middle linebacker moves over
and fills that hole.
And even though the lead blocker here turns around at the last second and kind of picks him up, well, you know.
Yep. And welcome back.
So it's actually quite difficult to run successfully against, you know. And mostly what I found is that dive plays where you punch it straight ahead up the middle, those things seem to be the most successful ways to run the ball here. You can't run outside the tackles very much at all.
There you go.
Yeah, well, see, they cleared everybody out here. See, I've seen this look before, and even though it looks like they're horribly vulnerable to this pass going out this way, I already know what this guy's doing, right?
Yep.
Because I've seen this look before. I've seen that coverage before. So what I did, though, because they're also blitzing this linebacker now, is there's a huge void in this area, right?
Yeah, and you can actually throw it to that guy.
Yep.
We'll go back to the play on the field.
But yeah, so there you go. You can, in fact, play the same set of defenses in Madden 04 as in Madden 05. It works a little differently in Madden 04, but...
Yeah, I found even with my defenses, too, I had to make some minor changes because the flat zones work differently.
Yep.
But I would say that that is probably the biggest difference.
Yep.
Other than that, most things work pretty much the same.
Yeah, really the only other difference is you can't crash the line left and right, and that's the only significant difference.
Yeah, but you don't need to, because you know what I'm going to experiment with if I play this game any length of time is if I want to draw my own plays, well, I'm going to leave the defensive line assignments, particularly for four-man rushes. I'm going to, you know, like when I port a play into my playbook, maybe I'll redraw the play, but I'll leave the defensive line assignments the same because those looping defensive ends get pressure.
Yep.
Right? You can actually get good pressure on the quarterback with a four-man rush in this game.
Yeah, for me it didn't really affect me anyways because I didn't use the defensive line crash.
He surveys the field, gets rid of it. Great pass.
Wow, that defensive back is awful.
Yeah, well, like I said though, it's
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's
it's
seeing the coverage and finding
all
the
about
open man
the
field.
whoops.
He's really in some kind of rhythm out
It's
there.
all about the short pass defenders though, right? And there was no short pass defender between me and the receiver.
This team
Yep.
has been unstoppable
And that guy
inside the
running
red
with
zone
the
today.
receiver is highly unlikely to get an interception. And he may not even be able to successfully defend the pass, right?
Just because of how this game works.
Just because of how this game works, how it's designed,
Straight
yeah.
ahead for a gain of a couple.
In other news, over the short halftime stretch, I grabbed myself some shortbread
This team has
cookies.
been putting up good numbers
Yes, it
inside
is.
the 20
It
here
is that
today.
time of year, for sure. I'm going to try a little something here. They haven't seen this before.
Nothing like homemade shortbread.
Number 37.
Well, it worked, kind of.
And so he takes it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
It sure was. His lineman created a little push.
Okay, so
might
on the
just
next drive, you have to kick a field goal.
Huh, yeah. Actually, we might break the, what was it, 72 points
Yeah, something like that.
that we scored against the Lifers?
And it's
I don't know. If I were these guys, I think I would just switch over to running the ball 3 times and punting.
and they score the
And you know what?
touchdown.
If I hadn't thrown that really dumb pass in the first quarter, you'd be working on a shutout in this game too.
That's okay.
Now they got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
You got all of that one. He takes a knee, so he downs the kick in the end zone.
I just can't believe how this game has turned out.
Yeah, really.
All right, I'm going to come out into cover 4 with flat
It's
zones.
1st and 10.
Well, maybe that tough game against the Rhinos there toughened us up a little bit, hey?
Ha!
The backs are lined up in an eye. Handed off to the back.
Yeah, you stuffed that guy for a 2-yard loss with that broken tackle.
Yeah, he would have been better off not breaking the initial tackle, really.
You know what? Maybe they are running the ball.
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
Under pressure, goes with a short pass to the right side. Powering it.
Wow. Broke a tackle on the first guy, broke another tackle, and then the first guy came back and got him again, eh?
I wonder if they're trying to make something happen.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it matters at this point. I think we can probably relax for the rest of this one and just have some fun.
Okay, well, I'm going to put Santa Claus out there in the flat.
Okay.
Nelson with split back.
It's actually what his secondary job is anyways, other than pass rushing.
Pressure, throws it, turns, he has
Should have had him on that flat.
Yeah, that guy's pretty fast for a tight end, eh?
Yeah, well, that's a dime back covering him.
Yeah, he totally outran him. If you hadn't had the deep safety back there, that would have been a touchdown.
They line up in the I formation. Playing off a bit.
Well, that's okay. Maybe we should have Santa Claus play the flat zone to the wide side of the field all the time. That might be an idea.
Dropping back. Pressure coming.
Well, look at that. You got another sack from that side.
Attention to this guy. That's the second time he's brought the quarterback down tonight.
The scrub outside linebacker has a big day.
Closing in. Gets the pass.
See, that's one of the things, though, that if you want to call it that, many people don't think of it as a drawback, but having a receiving tight end can kind of be a bit of a drawback because, like you can line up with your pass rusher lined up outside him, and you know he's not going to stay in the block, right?
Or at least oftentimes.
Because that's how I played. Remember when we played in the Madden 05 franchise, we played the bad men? And I didn't care if their tight end was, which side their tight end was lined up on. I just lined up over top of him every time, right?
Yeah,
Because I knew that he was going out into the pattern. He wasn't going to be a blocker because the guy is like an extremely talented receiving tight end, right?
Gets rid of it. Grabs the off-target pass.
Yeah, that time they actually blocked the flat zone guy. They engaged him in a block.
Yeah. Well, he also threw that as a bullet, too. He's lucky that that guy caught that, because that would have been another one of those backward pass fumbles kind of things, right? But yeah, I mean, I guess there's pros and cons to the receiving tight end, but not using the tight end as a blocker quite often is a detriment to the AI offenses, right? It's how they stop, like teams that have a blocking tight end, that's how they shut down our outside pass rushes, right?
Pressure flings it to the outside.
Well, he was quick enough to get there that time.
Yep.
They've actually had your defense out on the field long enough that they're starting to get tired.
4 to go.
Well, it doesn't help that I line up with the same players out there on the field every play.
Yeah.
Toss play to the left.
Oh, wow, that was good play by the corner there. I thought he was going to get blocked out there for sure.
Yeah, he managed to avoid the wide receiver block. Oh, they're going to go for it now.
Yep, they're going to go for it now.
Again with the carry.
Oh, he slipped right between me and that other guy. That's
Yeah,
too bad.
He didn't make it by much, though.
Enough to convert for the first down.
That's okay. I think if you give up a score on this drive, it's not going to be the end of the world anyway.
Only one man in the backfield. Shapper comes in motion. Hand off to the tailback. It's a fumble.
Whoa.
So they get a second chance.
That ball just took a lucky bounce right back to the offense.
Only one man back.
This is going to be a run play because of that halfback.
You think so?
Yep.
Rolling.
hot potato pass into the middle.
That pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball. Just bounced off his hand.
If only we had a solution to the hot potato pass.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Well, like I said, it's a guessing game, right? There's no hard and fast solution. You just have to be lined up in the right place at the right time, right?
4 times now he's been sacked.
What the hell is this formation?
Well, according to that, they've got 7 eligible receivers out there, so I don't think this is a legal formation. If that's actually for real.
Oh, it's the field goal kicking.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. They're kicking a field goal. All right.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the home team ahead of the visiting team.
Maybe they were going to try and run a fake. That's why they had all those eligible receivers out there, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Because even on a field goal team, I think they still have like 5 offensive linemen, usually.
And this is the 14th play of this drive.
Oh, drops the interception.
But they're in
Flat
one of
zone.
those 4-down situations.
Yeah.
They're trying
Flat
to get
zone.
something going. It's just that nothing's working.
Just play flat zones and you can win Madden 04.
Come on, D up. Hit him low. Bring that pain, baby.
Using motion.
Come on, bro.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver with the pass.
Ah, what the
And
hell?
on the
It
run.
worked out anyways.
Nice call going
Yeah,
to the air.
I might have to go to something where I don't have to move anybody. I
Yep.
don't know, like, because the time clock just doesn't seem to last long enough for me
Well,
to be able to.
I think they give you access to what, 14 formations for a custom offensive playbook?
Yeah, something like that.
So you might be able to draw some audible specific formations. If you find that you like a particular play but are always having trouble moving the guy over, just make the exact same formation and then permanently move that guy over yourself. Oh, look at that, he's slippery.
Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Well, see, this time around, I decided I was going to try and
25. In motion.
spread the ball around a little bit instead of throwing it to the same guy every time.
Pressure coming. He goes to the left side. And it's caught. The 40. Missed tackle. It's 3 times on this
Stiff
drive
arm the guy.
they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
They got nothing.
Number 9 sets up. Looks like he's changing the play. This one is handed off. Irwin with the stop at the 22. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple. Fifth play of this drive. Gibson comes in motion. Dropping back, closing in, rolls left, throwing.
Oh, come on! Oh, look at this!
Oh my god.
Wow.
What happened there?
Well, basically what happened is that,
Mr. Fumble Pants.
yeah, but see, they were all lined up, all loaded up on this side, right?
Yep.
So I was actually watching because I wanted to throw this flat to the tight end, but that guy went with him. So, you know, of course, predictably, they've got a guy coming loose from the outside over there, so I just rolled away from him.
Well, he even said he's open. He cried out.
Yeah, and I looked over the middle, and that's that same. Remember a couple of games ago, I threw that post to the halfback.
Yep.
Well, that's that same play, just going in the other direction, right? So I threw that post over the, you know, to the halfback, and then of course he loses the football.
God. You know what? I don't think that they say that they're open in Madden 05.
No,
No, I think they usually just wave.
So let's pick up the action.
So that's 2 fumbles in as many games now for that guy, right? He had the fumble in the last game too.
Yeah, in a similar situation to this, except it was a run play.
Well, except that it was a critical situation. This was not so critical, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that guy is. You know, he needs to stop eating fried chicken before every game.
Well,
Right? His hands are greasier than shit.
I'm definitely going to, you know, like during the off season, one of the things that I think is going to be a need is a running back who can take care of the ball.
A running back with excellent carrying.
Yeah.
Booming kick downfield.
See, he's like, you know, he's sitting there and he's training on the sideline and he's got this bucket, right? And he's sticking his hands in and out of the bucket like this, right? And they're like, what are you doing? And then they look in the bucket and it's oil.
Taking over at the 20.
Yeah, if you've got strong enough hands that you can grease them up and still hold on to the football, then
That's got to be it, man.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion.
I don't know. He fumbles an awful lot.
Walker moves in motion. To the air on first down. Passing to the left. It's batted away.
Here's what you do. You start
See that, though? Right? It's just like I was saying. How come defensive backs can't do that?
I don't know. Defensive
Right?
linemen do.
You know, the defensive linemen seem to know where to put their hand in order to knock the ball down when it comes near them. Like
the defensive linemen are the best pass defenders in the league.
yeah, like why can't cornerbacks do that?
Under pressure.
You know?
Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Well, they can when it's an absolutely dominant defensive performance anyways.
Well, the thing is, though, that was a short pass and it was going out of bounds anyhow, so it was really meaningless as to whether he actually did anything there or not. Because if that receiver catches that ball, he at least has 1 foot out of bounds already anyway.
It gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Holy shit, man. Hike the ball.
He's looking, throws it, almost
Wow. Throw it right at the...
Yo, they left the halfback in the block, so that guy was just sitting there in his zone.
Yeah. Well, he's having a good game. He's got a couple of sacks. He almost got an interception there.
Yeah, if only he was Santa Claus.
Unable to get anything going on
But that's the thing, though. Linebackers and the DBs playing short pass coverage are actually pretty good at defending the pass in this game. But if they're running with a receiver and they have to run deep or something like that, they're terrible, right?
Yeah.
And what they should have done was they should have made them as aware and capable of defending the pass as they did the rest of the team, right?
Yep. Hey, look, he didn't fumble it.
Yeah, he managed to actually hang on to the ball. Dumbass. Can't believe that.
Right into the bucket of oil.
Yeah, I don't know. That's terrible. I just can't believe that.
They didn't have a football to practice with on the sidelines, so they're using a big stick of butter.
The home team using motion. Dropping back. Throws it.
Yeah, see that? I didn't have the tight end blocking that time, though, right?
Yep.
See, I was sending the tight end on the streak, and that allowed...
It allowed that receiver to get open, but it also allowed that defensive end to knock that down.
Yeah, look at that, how he jumps up, right? And his timing is perfect, right? Like, let's put that guy out at cornerback.
Back to the game.
There you go. There, maybe that's the secret. Though. In order to defend the pass in this game, you have to be in a three-point stance.
6 to go. Ball on their own 45.
Well,
we'll just sub Rodney Harrison into defensive tackle 3.
yeah. Come on,
The
move.
home team using motion.
There you go.
Looking downfield, gets the pass off, and it's complete. Another great throw increases his yardage total to over 350.
Wow, you've thrown for 350 yards. You were really trying to rack up the score here.
Well, no, what I've basically done is I've given up on the run game. Because, you know, like against a soft, like a cupcake, basically I'm going to call this team a cupcake team.
It would probably work.
I could probably run the ball a little bit, but against a normal team, like you might have noticed that even though my yards, like my number of carries is pretty high, I'm only averaging like 2 yards per carry, right?
Yep.
You know, it's not worth it to go there. And so if I can develop some kind of a short passing game that lets me gain 4 or 5 yards per pass, well, then I'm better off doing that, right? Because your iron defense notwithstanding here, you know, it helps if you're not on the field constantly, right?
Has been there over
You know, like if I can
today,
at least
all day long,
have
7
some
catches so far.
time of possession, then at least it gives your defense a chance to rest.
The corners playing off a bit.
Yo, I just can't believe that these guys are still trying to throw passes.
Well,
Just give up already.
Gets the pass off. Right to
well,
him.
that one was pretty
And
wide
he's
open.
tackled at the 42.
Uh-oh, we have an injured safety.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon
That's
as
okay, the guy
extent of
who's
the
backing
injury
him up
known.
is equally as bad.
It's first and 10.
All we have
These
is
guys that
terrible
can shrug
players
off
out there all the
tackles are
time.
Great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, then they use a move or a jump
There, see, he
or a
tried to spin that
to get
guy,
out of
and
the
the
tackle.
and the slow guy
Did a
got
nice
him.
job.
Yeah, and the slow guy can hit.
And the receiver
Yeah,
knows
and
just
actually
where he
that
has
I
to
think
go.
increases your
gets there and
chances
keeps
of a
on
fumble
going.
too if you get hit mid spin. I think that that's why I don't use the fancy moves very much, right? Like I just run the ball and I try and
Passing right.
protect it when I'm running, right?
Incomplete pass
Yep.
brings up third down. Loosening up the coverage on the outside.
Oh, you missed the injury report.
That I did. What was the injury report say?
He's
Out for the game.
he's out for the game. He's got a dislocated shoulder, so they'll shoot some
And we go back to the
cortisone
game.
into it and put some ice on it afterwards here, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll just, you know, needles solve all problems.
Yeah.
Hawk out right.
You know, he'll feel that again, you know, in 15 to 20 years, but
Ha!
right now it doesn't
And
matter.
he hits his target. And he makes the reception, but it's short of the first down marker.
On third down, you need to make sure you know where you are in the field. Because
Are they
if you
actually
make
gonna
the
punt this
reception,
time now?
It should be
Maybe.
good for a fresh set of down. If you make the catch and you don't get the first, it can only be due to lack of concentration by the receiver.
Our fans have all gone home.
He's waving for
Yeah,
the
really,
fair
eh? The stands look
There was no
kind of
need to
empty
try
there
to
at the
return that
end.
one. So he made the right
in the end
decision
zone.
there.
Let's see here. I haven't tried this yet. Let's try this.
They got nothing.
More fans on this side.
Fire out.
The fans on the other side have already gone home.
Using motion.
Switch up. Hut.
Gets rid of it. He's on the run. And it's
Oof.
complete. Good catch by the receiver on that play.
Yeah, he made sure he
I'm
was
glad
in the
that he
clear, rolled
actually
into
started to
position, and
move
made the catch.
with enough time to, you know, like get him over there, right? Let's try it from
About
this
4 to
side.
go. Ball on their own 21.
Same play, just mirrored, right?
90 ball. Set.
Taylor, the man in motion.
Hut.
With the throw. And he hits his
Worked
target.
pretty much the
So
same
the
way,
whole
eh?
field was able
Yep.
to stand back there and find the open
Boy,
man.
they're really
You know,
hitting
the
you hard
defensive
now. I
center
wonder if they're
extra
trying to
rushes
force a
at the
fumble.
quarterback.
I don't know.
It takes a
Maybe.
lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ain't got nothing. Set. Mad doggo.
The home team using motion.
Hut.
To the air on first down. Breaks free. And it's
Oh.
caught. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you,
See that? Just use the pass as if it were a run, right?
Yeah, that's just a 15-yard handoff, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. He's like the line of scrimmage is the 30, so that was like a 5-yard curl, basically, right?
Yep.
But you see how even on a 4-yard curl, this guy gets jammed, right? And then his route is screwed then
And
after
we go back
that.
to the game.
Yep. Yeah, you just have to have more guys out there than they can
Second and
jam.
less than a
Well,
yard.
that's why quite
Ball on their
often
own
I'll
40.
throw to the motion guy.
Because they can't jam him.
Yeah.
Set.
Because for some
Man in
reason,
motion.
they don't seem to be able to jam
Get in there. Hut.
Dropping back, looking for a receiver.
the guy that's
He
moving,
hits his
right?
receiver.
Yeah, and the AI
Play
does
there
that
as
too.
They pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Okay, well, we'll go away from that now for a little while.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Okay.
Back off, team. Set. Here comes the heat. Yo,
Calling an audible.
16.
Don't like the looks of that.
Mad dog over. Give it all you
Using motion.
got.
Looking downfield.
Oh, look at that. I had a wide open guy there, really deep.
Yeah, that was Gibson. He just ran past all the coverage.
Yeah, he was so wide open, I didn't expect that, right?
Because on second and short,
I totally didn't expect that.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
All that was, I was just trying to throw it out of bounds, and that guy actually jumped up and got it.
Directing traffic.
I just can't believe that Gibson managed to sneak so far back there.
Got. That all you
Man
got.
in motion.
Hut.
That's just
Dropping
weird.
back. Gets the pass off. There he goes.
Oh, here's your
The
touchdown
30.
pass.
The
That's
20.
linebacker coverage on the
10.
first string
5.
wide receiver.
Touchdown, home team.
That's why offenses use motion
There, and the receiver ran it all
to
the way
create
in for the
mismatches
score.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because basically I think this is an audible too, because I've got I've got tight ends out there, basically, right?
Yep.
Can't control the game. And yeah, like this guy hasn't even moved all the way out to where he's gonna go. Like normally he'd stop somewhere around here.
Yeah, but if you snap it, then they can't jam him, and that linebacker would have had to jam him to stop
the
that.
linebacker trades because this guy's got coverage
Oh,
on
and
him.
they're blitzing the safety.
They're
They're blitzing both safeties.
yeah.
What the hell was this play call?
I don't know, but suicide?
Yeah.
Let's
It was
get
the
back to
suicide
action on the
blitz.
field.
Well, we've officially scored more points on these guys than we did on the lifers.
Number 7 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And so, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
And give some credit to that.
But then
big
again, though, I
offensive
did throw
line.
for almost
Those guys are
400
working
yards
hard
against
out
the
there
Rhinos,
and
too.
showing on drives
Right.
like that.
The main difference was that every time I got down inside their 20-yard line, something would go wrong.
Yep.
Choose to just down this
Oh,
one
man,
and
we had
start
so
this
much
one.
bad luck.
The visiting team
Yeah.
In that
need to
game, it
rebound
was
quickly
crazy.
as they start this drive at the 20-yard line.
You know, maybe we can get Santa Claus some sacks.
Give it all you got. Bulldog under. Far out. Set.
First and 10.
Hut.
Ball
Closing in, gets rid of it, and it's caught. Nelson, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he
Yeah,
lets it go,
especially the 4 interceptions that he's thrown in this
Yeah, you
game
just-
so far,
you
right?
just hear
put the ball right at their fingertips.
the big cloud of smoke coming out of the press box again.
Yeah.
With the pass, and it's complete. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook
And our
first
players
down.
still suck.
Yeah.
So they have
And
first
so
and
it's just
10
that
here.
guy just
Ball
kept
on
throwing
their
it
own
at the
40.
defender all the
Corners
time.
Playing back.
Drop back. Drop. Give it all you got, D.
You throw it at the defender, you're gonna get wrecked.
Hands it off. Kosenko couldn't find any
See, that's the
room
same
on that
play
one.
that he got
really
spun
hustle
on
the
earlier.
defensive
It's just
side of
that
the
this
ball.
time
They're
around,
very good at
he didn't
clogging
spin
up the
around
lane,
him, right?
Limiting
Yep.
the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Set.
Under pressure, steps up into the pocket.
Oh, look at that. We actually got a pass knocked down.
Yep.
the intended receiver on the play.
I'll come out here in this, but I'll probably have to audible to a man under 2 because of the screwy coverage scheme.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back, pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch anyway.
Did somebody get
Well,
hurt?
he's shaken up after that.
Yeah, that
Brian. We'll get your
quarterback.
report from the sideline when we get
Oh,
the
we did have
information.
Santa Claus coming after him.
Lambert will come into this game to punt.
All of these guys are reconsidering their careers as football players right now.
Oh, look at that block.
He takes the punt and has some room to run. Breaks free. He had some room
Tried to get around that guy, I just couldn't.
Let him go the distance.
Yep.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
Well, we've thrown for 431 yards so far. Wow.
Calling an audible now.
Oh, you see that though? Like, wow.
Yeah,
Now
that was a corner blitz.
Yeah, now you know why I haven't given up on the pass just yet, because that's all I can do. Right?
Second and long coming up here. Let's go to Melissa.
Well, he's
The
out
mood
for
is
10
very
weeks.
somber
With a
down
sore
here on the
tooth.
sidelines, Al. He left
Yeah.
the field in a great deal of pain, and it appears that this injury could bring his season to an end.
Thanks, Melissa. Drops back, looking for a receiver with the
Hey.
pass.
Wow, that. But you see what I mean? Like by a jam, right? You know, like this tight end is running a very short out, and he actually gets jammed so badly. Like I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for him to finally get off of it. Well, normally he should be heading this way at about this line, right? And then by the time he gets away, he's already like 3 or 4 yards further down the field than he's supposed to be, right?
Yep.
Let's get back to the play on the field. Well, he's shaking.
Oh, really? Wow.
Really?
Sideline when we get the information.
Okay, well,
Now we've got Santa
And
Claus
here's
out
what
there.
they've been able to do so far on third down.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert,
They're
on
like, you
third
injure
down,
my
you keep
quarterback, I
three
injure
things.
your
You
quarterback.
keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Gets the pass off. I
wow,
think he
that
might
was a
have had
terrible
someone open.
pass.
Yeah, he had a receiver wide open. He just didn't see him.
That was horribly off target.
So 3 and out. And
I mean, he's got 99 throw accuracy. It's because it says K on his jersey instead of Q.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow, I can't believe he's actually thinking about fielding that.
Oh, he waited for a fair catch at like the last millisecond.
So what's the injury report look like? Are we going to have to recruit another one or what?
It's 1st and 10.
I don't know. I guess we'll be figuring that out here right quick.
Bring that pain, baby.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throws it. He hits his receiver. And he stopped at the 32-yard line.
13-yard gain on the play.
Tiger out.
Closing in. He surveys the field with the throw. Off target.
Terrible
He
coverage.
gets it. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get. I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. And it's complete. Here's an opening. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Passing on 1st down. Deep pass looking for the end zone.
Oh, wow.
Looking for something big
Oh,
on 1st down.
man.
The pass off the mark.
The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline. Because as soon as
See, well, he
catches
did
the
throw to
ball,
the side that
that's
you,
where
let's
he's
see,
gonna
you'd
wanna go
shaded
with
to the
it.
other side, right?
A little over a minute left. The visiting team using motion.
Hit him low. Hit the ball.
Under pressure with the throw. With the adjustment, he has it. They'll go no huddle here.
11-yard gain on the play.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. He was hit just
Oh,
as he
that's a
threw.
fumble.
The visiting team. Wall line.
Oh, yeah, wow, look at that, eh? So then he loses even more yards.
That's a heads-up play. You always need to keep
He would
your
have been
eyes
better
open,
off to just
because you never know when something like this
cover
is gonna
that up,
happen.
eh?
With the pass.
Ooh.
Pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete
Well, that guy's a
pass
defensive
bring up
lineman.
3rd down.
He's not going to get that.
4 down territory here.
Oh, look, we actually ended up getting a different defensive tackle in there.
Yeah. Because the guy's got too tired out or what?
Yeah, my guy got too tired out.
Yeah.
With the throw. With the adjustment. Rogers is the recipient.
Oh,
Good
they're
job,
gonna
man.
They're going to hurry up. They're going to
Reception of the
go
game.
for it on
He's
4th
calling
and
everyone up to the line
19.
of scrimmage. Drops back. Pressure. Looking downfield, steps up, going deep, looking for something in the end zone.
Huh.
The home team take over after the 4th down attempt fails.
They need to try to get something going, even if it means gambling on
I wonder if
fourth
that
down.
hurry up. Look at the
We're nearing
replay there.
end here.
I wonder if that hurry up guy was still. No, he got his helmet back on after
Yep.
that play.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Well,
Number 9. Get set. Directing traffic.
16. Hut.
Passing to the left.
wow.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable.
Goddamn
Gotta
defensive
use-
lineman, man.
The second
Yeah.
down play should be a run as they try to
Maybe you
end
should
the
just
game.
run a quarterback
It's
sneak.
second down and 10
No
to
way.
go.
So he's back out. He was just shaken up mildly, I guess.
Set.
Man in motion.
Slide down. Hut.
Gets the pass off. Won't have to break stride. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the
There, see, I
defense
just
was
ran
doing
that
and find
underneath the
right
streak
guy.
again there.
Yep. Yeah, and then the guy draws the safety off, and you can throw it underneath in that void.
Yeah. But we'll just let the clock run out now. Well, that was a pretty lopsided game.
Yeah, we only scored 10 times more points than they did.
Yeah, that was
This
very
concludes another
unexpected,
EA Sports
actually.
presentation. For John Madden and
You know, I
Melissa
think it was
Starks, this is
mostly
Al
the
Michaels saying
the
so
kickoff
long.
returns for touchdowns. Like,
Yeah, that hurts.
that
Oh,
hurts.
Yeah.
You can't give up those. Most teams don't give up those.
Well, we got a new record for most points. And they had no drop passes. Wow. Complete 80% of your passes. So there you go. I ran for 27 yards and passed for 444 yards.
They never really did give up on the pass.
No, they did get some rushing yards, but I expected them to come out passing, actually. I just expected them to do a little better than what they did, right?
Yeah, really. Like, normally when you play these kinds of teams, it's a really hard time on defense because they don't just throw it right at your star player in the flat.
Yeah. Well, still managed to throw an interception, though.
That was probably one of the worst offensive outings by any team that I've ever seen.
That completed 85% of my passes.
Nice.
Look at that. He actually averaged 3.1 yards per carry instead of his usual 2.
And a fumble.
Yeah. And Taylor only got 10 catches this time because I threw the ball to a few other people as well.
Yeah, receiving fatigue didn't have a chance to sit in there, huh?
Yeah. That being said, though, he did get both touchdowns, as well as a 48-yarder. Oh, and number 36 had a big day tackling. And look at that, your right outside linebacker gets 2 sacks.
Yep.
And your defensive end gets a sack in this game.
And we got an absolutely stupid number of interceptions.
Yep, 4 interceptions. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pass deflections as well.
Although a lot of those were dropped interceptions because nobody but Engram and Santa Claus can catch.
Yep. And 3 defensive touchdowns. Well, looks like this guy was the starter, right?
Yep.
And, he completed, in spite of throwing 4 interceptions and having 12 passes knocked down,
He still completed half his passes.
he still completed a little better than half of his passes, yeah.
That just goes to show you how much of a completion pass-oriented game this is.
Yeah. And they did hand the ball to their halfback 21 times. So
It didn't seem like that much, though, because they ran like 49 pass plays.
Yeah, see, they had 6 drop passes in 54 pass attempts. Right? So.
Wow, that's a lot of pass attempts.
Yeah, that's a lot of passing. But they were on the field quite a lot because basically your defense was playing on the field almost the whole first quarter, right?
I wonder if we'll gain stamina points for this.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah, you should take a look at our kicking or our kick return statistics.
yeah,
Oh, each Santa Claus got a touchdown.
that's right. Linebacker Santa Claus and kicker Santa Claus each got a kickoff return for a touchdown. And he had a 17-yard punt return.
Yep.
Well, anyway, this was a surprisingly lopsided game. The Seagulls put up almost no resistance at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I guess that's it for this week.
I'm Rugby5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Merry Christmas.